a cold war between President Bola Tinubu and the Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi, has come to the fore as the Emir openly declared he would no longer assist the presidency in explaining its economic policies. Of course, this man don't come out. I just saw the headline that oh, he was being misunderstood. That was not what he meant by that. But I know that this issue of going back and forth with his emirship, of course, is a concern to him. I am sure he has seen the handwriting that they are not really too in support of him, but they are just trying to pretend. But what he said is the truth. What he said is actually the fact, but because of their selfish interest at times, they try to cover up, they try to support, try to defend what is not. So I don't know why he said he was being misunderstood, because what he said is just the reality. And I said it that this man must have sensed that these guys are not really are trying to remove him from that place, because the post Emir Bayero is still insisting that nothing, that is still the Emir of Kano. The strained relationship was highlighted when Sanusi, at a Lagos event, stated that he would not help the government clarify reforms, citing personal grievances. Sanusi remarked, he said, I have chosen not to speak about the economy or explain these reforms because if I do, it would help this government, and I don't want to help the government. They are my friends, but if they don't behave like friends, I won't behave like one either. That statement is loaded. They are friends, but they are not behaving like his friends, because it seems they are not standing for him, with this emirship. And you know that Ganduje is number one enemy, and Ganduje and Tinubu, they are working, they are together. They have the same, or they have a common interest, which of course this guy does not even want to. Tinubu will want to support Ganduje. In a swift reaction, the Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, downplayed the emir's significance in the economic discourse, asserting that Tinubu's administration does not even require Sanusi endorsement. Even if Sanusi gives them that opportunity to do, suggest solutions or possible solutions to the problems of this country, they won't take it. He said that they take it, or they won't even take it because they want to do something that will favor them. He said we don't even need His Highness Emir Muhammadu Sanusi to stamp of approval for President Bola Tinubu's transformative policies. Idris stated. Niger Post reports that the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, further criticized Sanusi, accusing him of undermining national progress due to personal discontent. He added, His Highness, given his background in economics, has a unique responsibility to contribute constructively rather than undermine reforms aimed at collective progress. It's a lie. Progress was maybe for the politicians, not for the people. Many Nigerians were surprised by the fallout between the two former allies, given their shared history of collaboration. Sanusi, a former central bank governor, became a key critic of the Goodluck Jonathan administration in 2013 after exposing alleged unaccounted oil proceeds. Tinubu, then an opposition leader, welcomed Sanusi criticism, strengthening their bond. Tinubu and other political heavyweights backed Sanusi enthronement as Emir of Kano in 2014, but his outspoken nature led to conflict with Kano's then Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, culminating in his dethronement in 2020. Sources close to the strained relationship have disclosed that the legal tussle over the Kano Emirate throne has further strained relationships. Ganduje, now APC national chairman, supports the current Emir Ado Bayero, the current Emir, and reportedly mobilized resources to ensure Sanusi permanent removal. This alignment appears to have alienated Sanusi from Tinubu's government. The senior advocates of Nigeria disclosed that the presidency did not even back Sanusi in his ongoing legal battle to retain the throne, but instead favored Bayero. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I knew it now. Not be with they go the bobo. The SAN added that the presidency's long-term strategy involved splitting Kano State ahead of the 2027 general election, which required ensuring Sanusi permanent removal from the throne. The source, who spoke with Punch said the presidency is not supporting Sanusi in the ongoing legal battle. They are supporting Adebayo, who was installed by Ganduje and have been using the Federal High Court against the Emir. However, the Supreme Court has ruled that a Federal High Court lacks jurisdiction over a matter involving the state's traditional ruler. Sanusi is also aware that the presidency intends to split Kano into two ahead of the 2027 general elections. For instance, some people refer to Sanusi as the Emir of Kano while others refer to Bayero as the Emir of Abuja. Oh, the strained relationship between Tinubu and Sanusi stems from the presidency move to remove him from the throne. Another source, a former vice president aide, collaborated the SAN's claims, noting that the presidency was uncomfortable with Sanusi remaining on throne. You see them? He said the primary reason for the rift between Sanusi and Tinubu is that the presidency is not supporting the former CBN governor in his ongoing legal battle to retain the throne. Credible reports indicate that the presidency, in its bid to secure Kano in the forthcoming election, is backing the coup to remove Sanusi and reinstate Bayero. Given the circumstances surrounding his dethronement and his eventual return, Sanusi is viewed as a loyalist of former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwakwanso, making him a threat to the APC government that removed him. Also, there are credible reports that Adebayo met with one of the three prominent traditional rulers in the southwest, who facilitated his meeting with Tinubu. Following this, the Kano Federal High Court issued a ruling against Sanusi in a matter outside its jurisdiction. In such a situation, the Emir cannot pretend to be friends with those plotting his downfall. A prominent Kano indigene who spoke with Punch on condition of anonymity stated that Ganduje and the presidency disapproved of Sanusi overwhelming support and allegiance to Kwakwanso. Apart from the court case, they believe the widespread support for the Emir among Kano residents could translate into a loss of votes for the APC in the coming elections. Their move to remove him and install their preferred candidate is purely political, and the Emir is fully aware, the source said. Are we not aware of this? Now they fight. So if they are not against Sanusi now, Sanusi will continue to tell us that Tinubu's reforms are better. Okay, politics of personal interest, self-centered and egotistic politicians at work. Only fools believe them and their works. They are always scheming to achieving a predetermined end. The control of the country's resources for themselves, their cronies, and their families. So guys, let's say your opinion and have a say on this.